Welcome to Search Engine Optimization Concepts for Registered Massage Therapists. My name is Brian Cannell, and I'll be your instructor for this course. In Part 3, we'll be discussing the use of images and videos. Images and videos, if used correctly, can influence your search engine optimization rating. They can also have a negative impact if some simple steps are not followed. Images and videos come in many different file formats, and each format has pros and cons in different contexts. We'll explore them as we go through this course. We'll start by discussing images. Images, or pictures, come in many different file formats. The different formats, also called file types, are identified by the letters that follow the name of the image. The three most commonly used file formats for images are JPEG, PNG, and GIF. We'll discuss these formats more in a later slide. Although most images are just pictures, text can also be included as part of an image. Logos, for instance, usually include some form of text. This text cannot be read by most computers directly. They only see a picture and ignore the text. Images can sometimes be interactive parts of a website. Many websites use images as links. Clicking on the image takes the user to another page on the website, to a different website, opens a form, or something similar. Sometimes images that are used for this purpose are called buttons or tiles. Images on the internet also have special traits or properties that can influence search engine optimization. We'll go over some of the important properties next. Images on the internet have many different properties, but there are only a handful that affect search engine optimization. The file size of the image can influence search engine optimization ranking. File size refers to the amount of data that the image uses, not the dimensions of the picture, which refer to the height and width. Different file formats use different amounts of data naturally, and we'll discuss this shortly. The name of the image can also play a significant role in search engine optimization. Alternate text, also refers to as alt text, is the text that shows to blind users or to regular users if the image fails to load. It has an influence on search engine optimization as well. Let's review the effect that each important property has on search engine optimization, starting with file size. The effect of image file size on search engine optimization has to do with a property called page load time. The time it takes for a particular web page to fully finish loading is called the page load time. Web pages that load more quickly are rated better by search engines than those that load more slowly. An image with a large file size takes longer to load than an image with a smaller file size. Image file size is measured in units of kilobytes or megabyte. 1 megabyte is approximately the same size as 1,000 kilobytes. Using images with smaller file sizes can help to reduce your page load times. Some image editing programs like Photoshop can reduce the file size of larger images to something more manageable. Some file formats are also naturally smaller in file size than others. With very large images, it's a matter of balancing file size and picture quality. Earlier, we introduced the three main types or file formats of images that are found on the web: JPEG, GIF, and PNG. Each has advantages and disadvantages. JPEG is the most common file format for images on the internet. This is largely because it has a good compression rate, which means that the quality of the image is not reduced very much when the file size of the image is decreased. Its balance of quality and file size make it ideal for most situations. The GIF file format has the smallest file size of the three. However, GIFs with larger dimensions tend to be very low quality, which only makes them suitable for smaller pictures. The file format with larger file size is PNG. Although PNG files are large, they're also of very good quality. If you need a particularly clear or high quality image, PNG might be your best choice. However, the large file size of PNGs might slow down the load time of your website, so use them sparingly. The actual name of the image can have an influence on search engine optimization. Google and other search engines read the name of your pictures, just like they read the rest of the text on your web pages. The more relevant to the image name is to the term someone has searched for, the more likely that your web page will show up in results. When picking a name for the image, be descriptive. If the image is a picture of a woman getting her temples massaged, you might use a file name like massage therapy for headache relief. As with the regular text on your website, try to include keywords or terms that a user might search for right in the name of the image. In the example, massage therapy for headache relief, there are several potential keyword combinations that might correlate to the name of the image. For instance, massage, massage therapy, headache, headache relief, etc. Alternate text or alt text can also be used to help search engine optimization rankings. Alternate text is what is shown to the user when an image on your site fails to load for some reason. It's also what's shown to blind users in lieu of pictures. Just like the rest of the text on your website, Google and other search engines will scan the alternate text of your images when trying to determine if the content is relevant to the user's search. Make sure your alternate text is descriptive and includes words the user may be searching for. Another benefit to including alt text with all your images is that it increases the accessibility of your website. Alt text serves to provide blind users with a description of the images they cannot see on your website, which means they don't miss out on information the images may include. Increased accessibility also improves your search engine optimization ranking. Alt text is meant to be descriptive but brief. Any important information included in the image should be included in the alt text, but try to keep the alt text to 20 words or less if possible. Most content management systems, which are the tools used to create websites, include simple ways to add alt text to images. Here's an example of where to add alternate text to an image in WordPress, a popular content management system. This is done when you first upload the file into WordPress and can also be done when you add the image to a particular web page. Here's what the alternate text appears like when an image fails to load. If the image does load properly, the alternate text isn't visible to the user, but it will still be read by search engines. Now that we've explored some strategies for using images effectively, we'll move on to videos. Just like images, videos have different file formats. Some may even require special software or plugins to play properly. This makes using videos on your website potentially very complicated. Luckily, Google owns a video sharing service called YouTube. Anyone can upload a video in almost any format to YouTube for free and share it on their website, on social media sites, or other places. Videos uploaded to YouTube do not require any special software to play, and they work on phones and tablets too. If you don't want to use YouTube, you have the option of hosting the video yourself or using another video hosting service. This can be complicated though, as you have to worry about different file formats, which you do not have to worry about if you use YouTube. Putting a video from a video hosting service like YouTube onto a web page is called embedding the video. Videos help with search engine optimization in a couple of ways. The time that someone spends on your website and individual web pages has an impact on your search engine optimization ranking. If someone leaves your web page quickly, called a bounce, it can hurt your ranking. Videos help with this by increasing the amount of time a user spends on an individual web page as they're watching the video. Video results on Google show up with other results, and as a result, there's less competition if you include videos on your web pages, because not all websites have videos. If you use a video hosting service like YouTube, the description and annotation in videos can include links to other websites. This means that if someone stumbles on your video on YouTube, instead of finding the embedded version on your website, you can direct them to your website for more information through the description or the annotations. We'll talk a bit about those in a bit. Videos shared on YouTube get better search engine optimization ranking than videos shared on other platforms because of Google's relationship with YouTube. Combine that with the ease of use and fast load time, and YouTube is the smarter choice for video hosting for most small businesses. Some simple strategies for video and search engine optimization include making sure your videos are topical and informative. People are watching the videos to get information and learn about a topic. If the video comes across too pushy or like a long advertisement, people will get bored or annoyed and not finish it. It's okay to promote yourself, but make sure the videos have a value outside of self-promotion. Videos can be a great way to introduce a topic or summarize a lot of information into a quickly digestible few minutes. This can also They can also be used to direct people to your website for more information. For instance, you might spend 2 or 3 minutes talking about home care remedies for headache pain. Toward the end of the video, you might explain that more information on headaches and other health topics can be found on your website and include a link to your website in the video's description or annotation. Make sure to embed the videos right on your website as well, instead of relying on people finding them on YouTube. That way, you get the search engine optimization credit for the time they spend watching the video, and it makes your content more engaging. YouTube offers the ability to add annotations and captions to the videos you upload. Annotations are little text bubbles that pop up at specific points in your video, which can be helpful to provide extra information that isn't included in the video itself. For instance, if you mention your website, you could use an annotation to make the website www address pop up for the user to click on. Captions are essentially transcripts of what is said in the video. This is useful for search engine optimization because Google will read through the transcript to find terms the user is searching for and relate them to your video. Also, it helps with the accessibility for hearing impaired watchers. Some general rules to consider for video and image search engine optimization. Just like the text on each of your posts and pages, make sure the videos and images you add are related to the topic you're writing about. Remember, most people are more interested in finding information on a particular topic, not reading or watching an ad for massage therapy. Would you be watching this video if it just promoted my website instead of offering information on a topic you were interested in? Although adding media like images and videos can help improve search engine optimization, make sure you feature enough written content to make your website worth visiting. The media you add should be a complement to the text you post, not a replacement for it. Along the same vein, remember that quality is more important than quantity. One great video or picture will go a lot further than 10 unrelated or poor quality videos or images. When you do want to include several photos in a single post, most content management systems, like WordPress, have a gallery creation function or plugin that helps with the process. Using these tools can enhance the look of the pages that the galleries are featured on, and can help prevent some of the page load time issues that would occur if you added multiple pictures individually. In the final video of this course, we'll go over the impact of links to and from other websites, how social media can also help boost your search engine optimization, and tracking the traffic on your website.